Howdy everyone. So as you know, next season, or maybe mid-season patch, we aren't sure of, shields are being reworked. This is going to be quite a lot. As you can see, here's Montaigne. You'll notice his shield is actually in front of his handgun now. He is no longer putting his hand to the side so he can hip fire. This is showing the fact that hip fire is completely removed. And here, you can see just me shooting a camera, and then, nope, I'm spamming left click, nothing's happening. And there you can see me just reloading behind the shield, and one of the most important things, you can look around the shield without moving the shield. It's the same button that you would use to fire. So now, instead of hip fire, you're getting the ability to look around without exposing yourself. This will be a huge change and allow shields to be able to scout out areas a little more effectively without putting their life in so much danger. Up here, you'll see melee's been changed. Instead of hitting and turning the shield to the side so that they're rendered weak and vulnerable to the headshots, you now put it directly in front of you and no longer will turn it to the side. So your head is completely fine whenever you melee now. Leaning is completely the same. And up here, I'll show you something neat. I'm just going to repel as per usual and do typical melee. Just melee it out and you normally be able to vault right through, correct? Well, we're not going to do that. Instead, we're going to go towards the door and run at it like Blitz and just instantly jump through it and break it at full health. All shields run like Blitz and are capable of jumping through full health barricades no matter what. Unless it's a castle barricade. That has not been tested. I believe it's just regular barricades. And as you saw before, all shields are capable of running just like Blitz. I'll probably show that again very soon. And that will be terrifying because Montaigne running around a corner is kind of scary. Considering how big and heavy he is. You'll hear that from a mile away. Then, on top of that, there's a new system called suppression. In the bottom left, you'll see that little red circle. That is suppression. It will cause your screen to get super blurry, and you will not be able to run. It causes you to slow down and not be able to just bum rush in like an idiot. And here I'm showing off the fact that the free look helps because normally you wouldn't be able to look to your right without getting shot. But now with free look, I can look at my left and right angles and check everything out. I can see if there's traps on the door. I can look above me and check if there's traps. I can see if there's something below me. If there's someone to my sides. Doesn't matter. And you can see there, I was showing off the suppression effects ability to turn off your running. I'm also showing off the fact that smoke grenades can be thrown behind the shield now. You are no longer exposing your head every time you get ready to pull out a smoke grenade or something. Here's just me, just playing as per usual, as like a Blitz or Montaigne. This is going to be interesting. It's going to be really nice, I think. It's really going to change up the meta, because shields for a long time have been just kind of weak. Here, I'm just going to show off the reload. So, this is the cancel reload. It doesn't work yet. So whenever you pull the magazine out, it makes you to do a full reload. Yep. Just kind of... Oh. And then I put the shield on my back to show that it still will affect on your back. So all effects are still working on your back. So you cannot escape from the suppression. And it makes your hip fire super inaccurate and makes you unable to run. Now, for what you've been waiting for, I'll show off what the melee itself does to people. It does an Orc's Dash type of melee. It does damage, but not a lot. So you are kind of warranted to go ahead and just actually kill them with the gun instead. Here I'm showing off the reload. So if you aim in and shoot then reload, it will do the old style of reload where it would make you vulnerable for a short amount of time while you're reloading. Here, I'm about to show off how many hits it takes to kill someone with the melee. So, 1, 2, and then I'll go over around because he's too far away. So keep in mind, 2 melees, 3, 4. 4 melees. So it's not going to be as viable to just rush up to a person and kill them. But down here, you'll be able to see the potential shields have for rushing. If you can actually hit your shots, unlike me, you'd be able to just bum rush those few people. So it makes even ops like Montaigne a lot more effective. And they're a lot more covered now because their hand is behind their shield. Up here, you'll see the best way to knock them down is in a long hallway where they can't be blocked by a solid wall. If they're blocked by a soft wall, they'll still go prone. But if they get hit into like a hard wall, it helps them get up faster, I've noticed. And if you try to aim in after they get up faster, they'll actually be able to headshot you before you can actually take them out. So that is a liability that you should know of. To an operator like Blitz, this change is kind of a bit of a nerf. He is a highly aggressive operator that wants to get up in your face. Like, you don't want to be too stupid with it, but you also need to get up in their face. So it's kind of a bit of a huge nerf to him, because that suppression, the suppression will make it to where he can't run. And Blitz's main thing is that he runs fast. That's his main thing. So I believe they should give Blitz they should give all the shields hold on, watch this. Bang. Behind the shield as well. Alright. Well, what I was trying to say is, if you get a sight on your pistol, I think that'd be a huge help. Because a lot of the time, the iron sights on the handguns aren't very good, especially the P12. It just kind of blocks your entire visual. So it makes it kind of hard to see. But for like every other shield operator, this is a huge change that's really good. I mean, especially Montaigne. With the ability to run like Blitz, it makes him really good for pushes. But for someone like Blitz, of course, this kind of hurts him because he's no longer able to just rush through all of your bullets. I also think he should get a slight resistance to the suppression effect. I think this is a great change. Thank you for watching. Have a good one, and please like and subscribe.